Welcome back to Grow Joyfully Home and Garden. Well, it's Monday the 19th of January, and as you can see, it's very overcast, very cloudy, really difficult for me to get through. But I'm here in the main greenhouse, and there's a lot of fun work ahead of me. So let's get started. I'm having my breakfast and a cup of hot herbal tea, hibiscus and raspberry leaf. And I'm trying to figure out where to start first. I know I have to go and wash some pots and some trays. I have some potting mix ready to pot some seeds up, but I do have some little sweethearts coming today for me to babysit, so my time is limited. But let's see what we can get done. It's time to get these little seedlings watered. I have one allium pot of seeds, and then a bunch of tomato seeds, my very first ones. Down here, we have the peppers that I planted first. So we've got to keep these moist so we can have germination. Now they're setting on a heat mat, which is very helpful in my opinion. It really helps the germination. So these guys are watered for today. It's going to be months and months before we're able to get outside and grow things. Unlike some of our friends like Natalie from Find Joy in the Journey, she's able to get out there so much more than we are up here in these zones 6A and even lower. She lives in Louisiana, and I just am so jealous how she's able to get outside and still grow things in her garden beds. You should check out her channel. She has a lot of fun. She was a brand new gardener 2 or 3 years ago, and I can't believe how much she's learned and how much success she's had. This greenhouse has been sprayed twice for these little beetles that have just infested this place, and we still see them show up. So that's, kind of an icky thing, but persistence will win and we will get rid of them. So it's very interesting that last year we had like 3 or 4 types of beetles. Some of them I've seen before, some of them I have not, but they have just been everywhere. It was an incredible beetle year for last year, and I hope this year won't be as bad. I cut off some of this borage this summer and let it dry here in the greenhouse, and now I'm going to take off all the borage seeds and save it. Borage is a wonderful herb to grow for several reasons. I think one of the main reasons is that it's a great attractant to pollinators, bees, wasps, whatever. It's very, very good for your garden because it pulls in those pollinators. It's also beautiful to look at because it grows beautiful blue star-shaped flowers. A lot of people use those flowers to eat on salads because it has a light cucumber taste. Now, I haven't been able to get to where I want to eat flowers on my salads yet, but that's okay. Maybe that's in the future. Also, it's used in herbal medicine. It has many, many qualities about it. I know that it produces more calm and a feeling of well-being in you, and it's just good for what ails you. So I recommend that you find a really good starting herb book and just really read it thoroughly. The first herbal book that I bought was from Rosemary Gladstone, and she knows a lot about herbs. It's a very basic beginning book, and I am to the point where I need another one with more information. I am not a medical professional, and so I do not try to give you any advice for your health at all. You need to do your own research and do what works best for you. I want to expand my herb garden this year. I would like to take one of the beds that I have out here in the main garden and fill the whole thing with herbs. Now, my perennial herbs are sage and parsley. They always come back. And cilantro. Also, I have oregano that comes back every year. I have to replant the chamomile and this borage. I have to replant the rosemary every year because it just doesn't live through the winter here. We have some lavender, and I really like that. I've tried to get thyme to grow here. I think it would come back, if you cover it over with leaves or whatever, but I cannot get it established here. I'm really glad that the oregano has taken, because I use that in all of my tomato sauces. Another one that I like to grow is dill, which can reseed itself if you leave it right there and the seeds get knocked down right where it's standing. And I grow basil. And I'm sure there's other herbs that I really want to experiment with. I've tried to grow marjoram and I have had zero success with that. So I'm not sure what's up with that. But I think herbs are a very necessary part of the gardener's palette, so that you have the beauty, so that it attracts pollinators, and so that you can use it in herbal medicine if you'd like. Eat it in salads. You can use them in so many ways. These right here, these are pink echinacea. And I haven't had time, and I don't have a book that will tell me about how to use this medicinally. Right now, I just enjoy the beauty of it. So I've gathered some of these seeds too. They're very pokey. You might want to use gloves when you're harvesting the seeds. But the world of herbs is absolutely wonderful and fascinating. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned something from it. I hope we can explore the world of growing herbs more this summer. Hopefully get another book that is more in depth and find the time to be able to read it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by.